Alright friends, I'm back from the other video reviewing episode 52 of Digimon Ghost Game. I'm getting all these anime reviews out the way for now. I'll do Comrade Geeks tomorrow on my main channel. Did we get time reviewing all this anime I got here tonight? So also planned to review Naruto tonight, but that had to be delayed till tomorrow. My baba. But I just didn't know I'm going to watch all day tomorrow to give another review on. I gotta figure out what anime to watch tomorrow. Just figure out how many episodes. I may still continue with Bleach. Like, I do want to continue watching. But the next arc's still a filler arc. So, maybe that's out of the question for now. I just gotta pick up a long arc to watch. Maybe continue reading the JoJo manga. Who knows? I'll pick up something tomorrow. Anyway, Digimon Ghost Game episode 52. Not a bad episode. It's alright. Just no. Still though, 52 episodes. No Digimon series has lasted over this long. I might be wrong though. It's always past 50 episodes, but not that much past. So I could be wrong. Anyway. So, yeah. The episode was up with a man stepping in front of a puddle. Raising the steps of the puddle. And the voice is telling him to go home, leave. Before hands come out of the water and drag him down. So I got a little friend visiting. Say hi to the camera, Willow. She's not much of a camera girl. Anyway, so he they might cut to a hotel where a woman's telling her that business has become booming thanks to the rumors about Kappa, a local yokai myth in Japan. May says they're taking out inspiration from Japanese folklore this episode. Mostly Digimon are Digimon from the past and based off some of them are based off actual folklore. Like the previous episode focused on Scottish folklore. Or Irish. Yeah, Irish. Because I have one of those folklore. So it's not a bad idea. But if you want to make a hard Digimon series, they kind of did a good job with Digimon Survive. It has a very creepy, scary elements like a horror game. And since it was very 12, it could be more mature like the Digimon Adventure movies. If you want to do a horror-themed series, why not? But don't make it for kids. You can still create the main series, but also create a series for an older audiences like the adventure movies. Which recently came to a conclusion even after the adventure reboot ended. So yes, the lift is actually this. If you go back, they'll drag you down under. And this is not an Australian reference. Anyway, that stereotype's been done a long time. They got some nice work animation down under. I'm not good at accents. I mean, anyway. So, recently, in a hotel in the first place, this guy's Kyoshiro wanted to go to the hotel, which was featured in episode 31 of his favourite series. Magical Detective Alpha, I think. So, Kyoshiro was it. But, he gets dragged into this every time. So, my thing is a Digimon, but for now they go reacts. Wooly decides to go investigate. She and Angoma investigate, and they drag Espimon along with her, who's also in the episode. It's pretty much forgettable. He doesn't really do much. Like, he just appears, but doesn't really do much. He's kind of becoming forgettable. Like, they don't get their fat butts and look for try and look for fucking clues about the stupid mystery. If it's a mystery, put in some fucking clues. This is why the series is getting very stale. There's no mystery in the background to keep it interesting. There's mysteries, yes, but there's nothing being solved. And that's a problem. It's not because kids don't like mysteries in the horror scene. No, and don't say that his mystery is not for kids. Scooby-Doo, even done something pre-cure. So that's not that type of excuse. Be a clever one there, but she said that. But they don't fully commit to the mystery. Like, don't, if you want, they just keep a consistent threat in the background. Like, there's not been an official antagonist the entire series. Not one. 01 did technically have this back in the day with after the Battle of the Dark Masters. They ended up facing a Digimon. They only lost, like, for one battle. That's it. But that served the purpose of showing how much the characters have grown course of the series. These characters are still the same. They don't grow, learn anything. They don't change. They're still the same deep down. So that can be a problem. Anyway. Alright, big overskin. Only here's the same things. Sorry. Really hears the same things as before. And she is grabbed. My familiar looking Digimon. Like Kappa. I already knew what Digimon says, but somebody said they went seaweed on the head. They never explained that. They never explained why they were wearing seaweed on the head. There was never any seaweed in the water at all, so. And they immediately ditched it not long after, so. Pretty pointless if you ask me. Want to keep a mysterious vibe. Anyway. Yep. So yeah. So yeah. Hey. Hey. Not sure where Rudy's gone. Alright. Jellymon was ditched. Anyway. Kill and Goemon comes back to tell Kyosho, Hiro, and Jellymon about Kyosho and Hiro about what's going on with Rudy. So they go look for her. And you see those Digimon from earlier. The one who captured Rudy chucks it into a cave. The Digimon's name is Kawapamon. You can see someone's coughing. And she's chucked in the cave where the cave door is shut. You know, to display wrong effect, you get the point. She sees and hears things. They're being mistreated by their boss who wants humans to eat. Hey, one of the Kawapamon from earlier grabs Rudy and takes her, thinking to be she's gonna be eaten. And she's dragged into the water and she's brought back to Angomon. They tell her not to come back again, or they will die. Rudy wakes up, she tells them what she knows. She wants to go back because she feels they might be mistreated. So, without any choice, they decide to help her. There's got so many humans there. Now Digimon's out for blood and attacks some humans. grabbing one of them down really quickly puts up a digital field because it's not really a digital world. They never even gone so far. Like I feel as they'll go in the second half of the season, like Tamers. Like Tamers did go to the digital world for the first half of the series, but for a new threat that came along, rescuing what was it? I can't remember the reason why they decided to go to the digital world in that season. Like, if you remember, let me know in the comments down below, because I can't remember the reason. Really, I did watch all the Tamers, but I can't remember what the reason was. But yeah, they actually, and the characters already have a reason to go to the digital world. Like for Heel's dad. So why didn't they haven't they gone so far? The second half, it's just drawn out. The series is just drawn out, which is bad. Like, if it starts to get tiring, switch it up. They just want to make more horror. They're not fully committed to it. They're using creepy moments, but what's the point of making horror if it's just for kids? I don't think there are kids horror films. There are scary shows, like Are You Afraid of the Dark and stuff, but that's not what I mean. Like horror films are not for kids, are they? I never really watched a horror film. The only scary film I ever watched, which isn't really scary, Nightmare Before Christmas. That's literally the only film I only watched that film once as well, when I was just a kid. When it actually aired when it was airing a film on television. Like, that's literally the only time I watched it, when I saw it on television when I was just a kid. It's really scared me for some reason. Maybe because I was too young. I haven't watched it since then. I might decide to change that soon. Anyway. So yeah. The Digimon's name is Shinjamon, I think. Shinjamon, I think it's, I don't remember his name. But it reminds me of a Naruto. It reminds me of some from Naruto. Just where the headband's designed. And with a familiar looking hair colour. It reminds me of Sasuke's hair, slightly. It's different, but it reminds me a bit of Sasuke's hair. You could tell when they created this character back in the day. When Big made his debut in Digimon Sailors, I'm not sure. Because I don't really watch these. Most likely they did the Digimon Sailors, or they could appear in Frontiers. I don't know, because I haven't seen all Frontiers. So yeah, like they obviously took inspiration from Naruto, which is technically still ongoing with Boruto, and it's passed over 200 episodes, for God's sake. Oh God, 200. I don't even know how long Boruto's gonna last. Like, I have no clue how long it's gonna last. What, it's gonna last for 300 episodes or something? Naruto lasted over 200, 320 episodes. Shippuden went over 500 episodes. What, they go 2 more? 700? Oh God, that would be too drawn out. I might be able to catch up the series once I get out to it. Who knows? We'll just wait till I get Shippuden. Anyway. Kyoshi, so yeah. Angoma quickly Digivolves into Angoma and battles Digimon, but it's too strong, immediately being beaten and de-Digivolving. I directly updated the opening page in new Digivices. The Quabblemon begged them to help their boss, but why? Because this is after Gabumon walked Digivolves into Kano Weissmon, and still struggling, also struggling. The reason is their boss is not a bad guy. It was always being being a nice guy, but recently something happened that changed him. The beads on his neck, big beads on his neck, let's crack. And that's what made him change. And this all started a couple of days ago with Cucumber Festival. when a new factory was built. Kind of wise man couldn't defeat him, and they Digimons back into Gavamon. So, really no choice. Agumon walked Digimons into Lamortmon. It's a lot strong, and well, defeats and just defeats him. Nearly killing him now. He tries to kill him, but really tells him to stop. Like I said, when Lamortmon first appeared, you could tell how very wild this form was. You could tell how very opposite the personality of Lamortmon is. I mentioned this, like, when they first appeared. Their personalities are kind of different from their regular forms. Meanwhile, Gamon's just an innocent little child. Kind of wise one is more mature, and more mature. Um, Jellymon is a, well, bit sarcastic. I don't know how to explain her. She's a bit sarcastic most of the time, but I can't remember. I don't know. You know, she's just obsessed with Kyoshiro, and she's a trickster. But Felismon is more kind and gentle, like an angel. And Lamortmon, you can tell, is more rough and angrier than the calm Angormon. And just enough, when he's got wet, Angormon looks quite thinner than he does. So the big blob of fur is not his tight stomach, it's just literally fur. That's just weird. And Fetismon manages to heal them. The Digimon apologizes for what happened. The boss apologizes for what happened. And everything's okay. And Kyoshi suggests that the reason he's affected them was because of pollution. Water's been polluted because of the factory. Because there's been a leak in the pipes. That's what caused this to happen. It ends with the character saying that Digimon are just not meant for this world. Most of them have always been trying to find their own home. Most of them. That's where the episode ends. Next episode actually gets a higher focus on Kyoshiro. Might be an interesting episode, who knows. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell, be up to date on videos comes in the future. And I should have mentioned this before. Literally should have mentioned this in my Spy Family review yesterday. But 2 days ago, Jason David Frank has passed away at his big year was 49. His trooping is all over the internet. It's very tragic, but like with Kevin Conroy, I didn't really grow up with him. Like, I grew up with Power Rangers, yes, but he was in Dino Thunder, but I grew up with SPD. I don't think I ever found out about him until Dino Thunder, maybe? I don't know. Maybe through a crossover special. I'm not sure, really. We're not sure. I found out about the original cast. But yeah, he is really sad. I know he made up a lot of your childhoods. If you're a Power Rangers fan, I grew up in the 90s, of course. But yeah. And he probably made a childhood in 2003 as well. Well, 2004, sorry. Probably there as well. I'm one of those years as a childhood. And I expect that whatever impact his life, he was a brilliant martial artist and stuff. Yeah, I should have mentioned this in my video yesterday when I about the news. So I'm so sorry. But thank you guys. I'll see you all next time. Kill Phoenix out.